So good morning. Welcome to day 2 of Accounting for Sustainability and Responsible Investing. We would have loved to welcome you in person on our beautiful campus here at the University of Notre Dame, which is especially lovely as the leaves are starting to turn now at the beginning of autumn. We hope to see many of you on our campus sometime in the near future. In the meantime, we're grateful that so many of you are joining online. The topics of sustainability and responsible investing are critically important for everyone and for all of creation. And thus the topics of sustainability and responsible investing are critically important for business and for business schools. Changes to the global climate due to greenhouse gases have led to devastating wildfires, intensified storms, severe drought, and other consequences around the world. Our response to the environmental crisis, including the transition to a more sustainable future through behavioral adaptations and cleaner forms of energy, will bring about fast and costly economic and social disruption. As Pope Francis wrote in his 2015 encyclical, Laudato Si', and I quote, "We are faced not with two separate crises, one environmental and the other social, but rather with one complex crisis, which is both social and environmental." The principles of sustainability are deeply embedded within the Catholic tradition and are woven into the very fabric of the Catholic mission of the University of Notre Dame. Our Catholic mission means that we are dedicated to several Catholic with a small c principles, Catholic as universal, so universal principles starting with the infinite and intrinsic dignity of every person, that all of creation is a gift with a social or a shared purpose, and of the imperative of solidarity. The dignity of each and every person, the notion of the gift of all creation that we are called to be good stewards over, the call to solidarity, all directly lead to sustainability as a key concern and priority. At the Mendoza College of Business and at the University of Notre Dame more generally, teaching and scholarship in sustainability is central, and we are proud of our record and contributions, including this conference. I want to acknowledge here the leadership of University of Notre Dame President Father Jenkins and former Mendoza College of Business Dean Carolyn Wu. Thanks to their leadership, in 2012, Mendoza was ranked #1 for ethics and sustainability in the Bloomberg Business Week specialty rankings. In 2014, Notre Dame received a gold rating for our sustainability achievements. Sustainability students at the University of Notre Dame, they cross disciplinary boundaries in their courses to address real-world issues every day. Our faculty teach a variety of courses on sustainability, including the Department of Accountancy Chair Sandra Vera Munoz, who recently developed her new Sustainability in Accounting course. 3 of our undergrad students make up part of the youth engagement panel at the end of this conference. Father Jenkins' most recent initiative is a series of university-wide events during the coming academic year titled Notre Dame Forum 2021, which will explore the theme of care for a common home, a just transition to a sustainable future. But Notre Dame's sustainability efforts go beyond the classroom. Inspired and guided by Pope Francis' encyclical letter Laudato Si', Notre Dame developed a comprehensive plan for sustainability in 2016, which targets 6 key areas: energy and emissions, water, building and construction, waste, procurement, licensing and sourcing, and finally, education, research, and community outreach. On campus and in the local community, the university has in recent years dramatically expanded its sustainability measures, including ending the use of coal at its power plant and making substantial investments in geothermal energy, hydroelectric power, solar projects, green roofs, and more, all of which have resulted in more than 50% reduction in its carbon footprint. The university's Office of Sustainability works with a wide array of student groups and partners across campus to ensure that the university remains a leader in sustainable operations, education, and research. Among many initiatives already underway at Notre Dame, university has co-sponsored with the Vatican a series of conversations hosted by University President Father Jenkins on the topic of energy transition with executives from among the world's leading energy producers and investors, resulting in 2019 with participants signing statements of support for carbon pricing and disclosures on climate change risk. Through programs such as Notre Dame's Environmental Change Initiative, and ND Energy, university scholars and researchers work to find solutions to society's complex environmental challenges that acknowledge and address the importance of both human welfare and environmental health, and help the world move toward a more sustainable future. I also wish to take a moment to speak to you about the importance of the work of the Center for Accounting Research and Education, CARE, and how it fits within the goals of the Mendoza College of Business. The center's primary goal is to catalyze research, particularly among younger researchers, that is relevant and impactful, not just by the faculty within the college, but also by faculty, and especially junior faculty, in universities around the world. This particular goal was set when CARE was founded 17 years ago, because at that time, we did not have a PhD program at Mendoza. And so this was a way that we could serve in the development of new generations of academics. I'm pleased to let you know that we have just started PhD programs in several business disciplines at Mendoza, and we hope to expand that into other disciplines in the future, including in accountancy. CARE's second goal is to establish links between the academic accounting and finance communities and people in practice. These two goals of catalyzing research and linking the academy to business practitioners have been pursued primarily through conferences such as this one. Regarding the first goal, there will be a follow-up conference in 2022, which will feature research based on ideas generated at this conference. Regarding the second goal, this conference features practicing accountants and investment professionals, accounting and auditing standard setters from around the world, and those involved in the implementation of accounting for sustainability, among other people. I thank all of the speakers for their enthusiastic participation in the conference. I would like to give a special word of thanks to Her Royal Highness Princess Nouf Mohammed Al Saud, Chief Executive Officer of the King Khalid Foundation, who will be giving the keynote address this afternoon. I'm also very grateful to our sponsors, Accountability and its CEO, Sunny Misser, Cambridge Business Publishers and its CEO, George Worthman, Mendoza Emeriti Professor Tom Fracca and Bill Nichols, who arranged the CARE endowment, Notre Dame Research, a unit at the university, and of course, Climate Action for producing and coordinating the CARE conference in conjunction with the Sustainability Investment Forum North America in cooperation with the United Nations Environmental Program Finance Initiative. And finally, I'm especially grateful to Professor Peter Easton, the Notre Dame Alumni Professor of Accountancy and the Academic Director of CARE, and to Laurie Marsh, the Program Manager of CARE. Thanks to Peter and Laurie's inspiring vision and tremendous efforts, CARE has been a major part of Mendoza's research culture and of our engagement with scholars and practitioners, including this conference on accounting for sustainability and responsible investing. And now, I hope that you enjoyed today's discussions. Thank you again for joining.